Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good middle of the night. Whatever time of day it is for you, I hope it's wonderful. I'm Whitney and I do 20-minute makeup looks. And today I am doing a makeup look and a hair look because I have online class I teach today, so I want to look presentable. Unfortunately, today is day one, so I only teach for 30 minutes. And then every day the rest of this week and most of next week, I teach anywhere from 3 to 5 hours a day in Zoom. But I want to set a precedent today for the face. So I'm going to go on ahead and do a whole face so that when I do it tomorrow and every day after, it's not so unexpected. Setting the precedent. Oh my God. I swear, y'all, every time I try to clean my stuff up, it's like it just becomes a bigger mess. I don't understand. Anyways, I'm wasting time yakking, so let's get started. I'm going to be doing a gray and silver look today, probably a little black. I'm going to get this black t-shirt on and this fabulous necklace that I don't actually know that I've ever worn this, maybe once. I got this at a local antique store. It is handmade, allegedly. I don't know. It was like 75% off, so I paid like $5 for it, and it's super sparkly and fun, and I like it, so I'm gonna wear it today. Also, my jewelry is all still in boxes because plans changed and I did not get to paint my room. So if you watched my first jewelry collection video, you know I was supposed to paint my room over this last weekend, so I was prepping to take everything off my walls and stuff, and that meant taking all my jewelry out of my cabinet, which I have since decided I'm not taking it down. I'm painting around it. I just can't. It's too much work. But anyways, all my jewelry is in boxes because I have not had a chance to put it back yet, so hopefully I'll get a chance to do that soon. In fact, I might try to do it later today because I'm teaching for a week and a half and I need jewelry for every day, so we'll see. Anyways, let's get started. We're 2 minutes in, we haven't even put makeup on yet. I'm gonna start with this e.l.f. Camo Concealer in super, super light color that it is. I'm not even gonna go underneath my eyes because I know I'm gonna smear this around. Yeah. So my daughter turned 6 a couple weeks ago, about 10 days. And then she lost her first tooth on Friday night, which is really exciting. And we had her birthday party at the lake yesterday and went swimming for hours. Then we got to come home and wash our hair because gross. It took 3 shampoos for me to be happy with how clean her hair was. I only did 2 shampoos on the other sister. I should have done 3 on her too, but too late. Yeah, we opened presents and had a really good time. She got some very nice stuff. We have some very generous friends. And yeah, it was a good weekend. Went to another birthday party Saturday for one of our other friends' kids. He turned 4. So we just went swimming, swimming. So I am using the grays from Juvia's Place. Love this palette. And I'm just taking this dark gray here. Everything else in here is a little bit shimmery, so this is the only matte, and I'm gonna start with it. Getting this in the crease action, getting that outside corner. I'm glad I remembered I have this. I saw it peeking out. I was like, wait a second, I've got a gray Juvia's palette. I know it. And I got it out and I'm using it, and that's fabulous because it's Juvia's and Juvia's Place is fabulous. I am and always have been like an avid reader. I love to read. Right after I had my first baby, like it just got deprioritized, right? Like, and then I had a second baby. It got really deprioritized, and I maybe read 1 or 2 books a year in a good year. Although in fairness, one year I did read The Stand by Stephen King, and that book is massive, so that counts as like 5. But it was just really hard for me to read a book because I just didn't have the time to do it, and I wasn't allowing myself to prioritize that. But now that my kids are a little bit older, I have been able to read a lot more, so I can read while they're, you know, having their TV or iPad time. I read a lot at bedtime, mostly at bedtime. I read while they're at dance class, or if I'm lucky, while they're at therapy, and I just get to make it work. And then, of course, on weekends with their dads, I like basically do nothing but read. I do like to read new stuff, like new to me, but I'm like a repeater. Like, I love to watch the same TV shows and the same movies, and I watch the same YouTube videos pretty regularly because I find comfort in them. But I did branch into something very new, which is Dungeon Crawler Carl, which if you are on the internet, you have probably heard about Dungeon Crawler Carl. Anyways, a gentleman I work with had mentioned it to me a couple months ago and was like, hey, this is really fun. You might like it. Because he knows I like science fiction stuff pretty well. So I got on the library website and reserved the book and waited my turn, and it showed up, and I read the first one, and then I immediately went and bought all of them on my Kindle because I was like, yeah, I'm going to read these over and over again. And I've read them all the way through twice. There's 8 books right now with 2 more coming. I read the first 8 and then I read them again. I'm taking a break. I've read 3 non-Dungeon Crawler Carl books in the last couple of weeks, but now I think I'm going to start back at book 1 because I miss it. I'm going to go into the Smoke Show palette from ColourPop and grab a little bit of the black. I just did like a little teeny tippy tappy because I don't want to make the gray black. I just want to darken this outer corner a little bit. Anyway, so if you like to read and you like science fiction-y stuff, I think that real genre they're calling it is literary RPG, so Dungeons and Dragons-y kind of thing. It's excellent. I love it. And anyways, I've been trying to get my friends and their significant others involved because I need somebody to talk to it about. So I got a couple girlfriends, and their significant others involved, or they've gotten themselves involved. And anyways, I might be going to trivia for Dungeon Crawler Carl this weekend, so I'm really excited to potentially do that. I do have a kid-free weekend, so I have the wherewithal to do that. But it's just making it happen. I do have Sunday plans to go into the city, so driving to the city twice in one weekend is quite a bit of effort for me. But I really want to go to do trivia. My other city plans are IKEA because the bed that I've had my eye on is on sale. So I want to go get it while it's, $80 cheaper than it normally is. Hopefully it will be in stock, either in the store or at the Click to Connect. Oh, this is the Maybelline Master Precise liquid liner, and I am not doing a very good job at being precise with it. Not even a little bit. I don't really care if my lines are perfect, but I don't want them to be like a heart monitor readout, Just trying to get into that lash line, but everything feels awkward. Okay, we're going to tight line with a little bit of Pat McGrath Permagel liner because it's the best. I love this for tight lining because it's nice and soft and it glides on really smooth. Before and after. Still didn't get quite as close to the lash line there as I wanted. I'm going to do some shimmer on these, but I'm going to go on ahead and finish out everything else first. I should have done it first because it's definitely going to cover my eyeliner a little bit, but whatever. I was really excited talking about Dungeon Crawler Carl. this above my nose for everybody. I hope this learner appreciates the amount of effort I'm going in for them today. Actually, it's for me. It's been a little bit since I did a full beat on my face, so I am really excited to be doing something. Yay. Okay, that doesn't go there, that goes there. All right, let's do something with those brows, eh? I only have a hard brow brush. We're gonna go with this Maybelline Tattoo Studio pencil today. It's medium brown. It's almost gone. I think I have a backup in my drawer though, so I'm not worried about this even. No, it's not doing anything. Okay, we're gonna throw that guy out. What do we got in here? Okay, so this is same thing, but brand new out of the package. I mean, that one lasted me forever because I wasn't doing my brows for a long time. So, oh, we got that factory sharpener on it. There we go. I like a bold brow, so if it's not your thing, you can just ignore it. I don't really do anything with my brows except for this. I don't pluck. I don't do anything. I don't pluck, I don't thread, I don't wax or tint or blade or anything. I have two. They're a reasonable shape, but they're also super blonde, and I like a little bit of a darker brow, so I do use the color medium brown because it's about as close to the natural color as I can get. I found that auburn colors are too red and they don't look right on me. That's the wrong lid. I still have one and I still use it and I like it, but it always feels a little off. Just gonna brush through that a little bit. All right, we got our nice strong brows. All right, let's see what we can do about some shimmer here. Looking for a flat brush. This is a Morphe brush. It's a nice little flat brush. I'm gonna go ahead and try this one here. Actually, I'm gonna do the more pewtery one. I don't know if it matters. We get a little bit of both. Okay, we've concealed. Let's do our under eyes. I'm gonna reuse this pencil I used for blue the other day. Just taking that dark gray. Yikes. I didn't put bottom lash mascara on, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna throw a second coat up on these top ones. Because why not? If we're here. There we go. All right. Use a little bit of this ColourPop blush. It's a cream stick blush. Fit Me powder. And we're going to do a real light lip. I'm going to use the Black Honey on this lipstick. Okay. There we are. We did 17-minute makeup. So, light up. I do have my window open today. All right, so I'm gonna turn this back on. I am fixing my hair. I got a few minutes left, but we're just running the flat iron through it to make it straight. I'm not trying to curl it or anything. Just gonna go for super straight. I worked in my garage for about an hour this morning after I dropped the kids off because it was cool enough to be outside and not break a massive sweat that required a shower. But I had my hair pulled up in a ponytail, so I got ponytail kink in it, and I don't want ponytail kink in it. And also, the last time I tried to curl my hair, it said no thank you, so we're just trying to sleekify it here, just like my third favorite hairdo. So here we are. Try not to burn myself. Problem is, all my hair flips out. It's so annoying. Okay. I think we're good. Let's turn this bad boy off. All right, we're still at less than 20 minutes. That was like a minute and a half hair. A good flat iron is a nice thing to have. All right, so that is the finished look for today. I will not be wearing any earrings, but tomorrow I have new earrings and a new necklace that I'm so excited to share. And I will see you then. So thanks for stopping by and have a great day. Bye-bye.